The dirty secret in Massachusetts is the feds paid for our bill. Okay? In Massachusetts, we had a very powerful senator you may know named Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy and smart people in Massachusetts had basically figured out a way to sort of rip off the feds for about $400 million a year. The Bush administration said, wait a second, why are we doing this favor to a Democrat? We're going to take it away. Romney administration, to their credit, went to the Bush administration and said, wait a second, if we can keep this money and use it to cover the uninsured, will you let us keep it? The Bush administration, to their credit, said sure. And that became the financial basis for our transformation in Massachusetts. Yeah?
Are there legitimate reasons why some parts of the law are to be phased in, or were they just political decisions?
50% legitimate, 50% political. So the legitimate reason is these exchanges are really hard to set up. I mean, basically, we worked in Massachusetts incredibly hard, incredibly radically, and did it in a year. Okay? Really, you need about 2 years. So I don't really think things could have been up and running much before 2013. 2013 versus 2014 was political. It was just basically to make the budget politics work. They needed to wait another year. So and also I think they didn't want all the open enrollment happening during the election 2012. You know, they wanted to let things settle down. So I would say, you know, there was a legitimate reason to wait at least a few years. I think they probably the last year they waited was probably political.
But it seems to me that the bill is actually trying to fix the crumbling building because they're mandating that small businesses would provide insurance. They give them some kind of tax credit. So they're still trying to bundle it even more in a way.
Well, there's two issues. There's two senses in which the bill does try to prop up the building. One is tax credits to small businesses. That, to be honest, is political. You gotta say you like small business in America or you're a communist. And so it's tax credits for small business. It's a very small part of the bill. I mean, I'm not opposed to them, but they're very tightly targeted. And what's nice about the way they're structured, I'm biased here. It's like the one bit of the bill I actually wrote. Okay, so the way they're structured is they're targeted to small and low-wage businesses, which are exactly the businesses which they do not offer health insurance. So tightly targeted to try to get those businesses which would otherwise not offer health insurance.